Hey everybody, Chuck here. In this video, what we're going to look at is the different business environments and their impact on the sales and operations planning process. And so the four we're going to look at are engineer to order, make to order, assemble to order, and then make to stock here. And talk a little bit about how sales and operations planning is a little bit different in each, and different in terms of different inputs, different outputs. And so if we think of engineer to order, it's usually a one-off big project. Maybe we're making a big packaging system or something. And so when we talk about balancing supply and demand, because it's a highly engineered product probably, we're talking about managing and balancing the supply and demand of the critical engineering resources and such that we're going to need to be able to balance supply and demand workloads and customer orders. When we look at make to order oftentimes is being made to a print that hey, here's the specifications. We're starting out with common materials. But each order is going to be a little bit different. And so from a sales and operations standpoint, what we're probably starting to look at is balancing supply and demand of backlog and customer orders and lead times. And so the inputs and the outputs that are related to that. When we look at make to stock, these are standard products, probably high volume, low variety. What we're looking at there is balancing supply and demand of the volume of an item. So again, what are the inputs and the outputs that are related to that? So it means then that each environment is going to have different inputs and therefore different outputs, although the process of balancing supply and demand is going to be the same. And so what it also means from an important standpoint is we've got to have the correct and relevant information so we can get the output that's meaningful to what we're doing. And so what that does then from an impact standpoint, if we have the correct understanding for the correct environment, have identified the correct inputs, and we know what the correct outputs are going to be, the folks that are working on supply and demand are going to be working in harmony with each other, therefore making sure we have the resources to be able to do the jobs necessary to ship to the customer.